Hi, just a quick review of my hobbyking asw28. I've had one of these before and found that they're really good gliders, especially if you alter things about on them. Done quite a bit of altering on it. What I have is my ailerons and my flaps. What I've done, I'm flying with the taranis system, which is a lot better because the mixings you can do on it are just unbelievable. And to be honest, to buy a radio same caliber, you're going to be spending a lot of money. What I've done is I've made it so my actual ailerons and the flaps both work together. Don't know if you can see that or not. And I've also put them on the switch so I can knock it off, so just the ailerons work on their own. I've done this because the last one I had, I found that it doesn't turn that well because it's got such a small aileron. There's not a lot there to turn it with. Altering that to make it so both the ailerons and flaps work together, or I can switch them off, makes a hell of a difference. The control is unbelievable, especially if you're thermaling. It just gives you that little bit better touch to control things. I also have it on the slider on the side for thermaling, so I can just drop the ailerons and the flaps down a slight touch, just gives it that bit more lift. And I also have it programmed on the other slider on the left hand side to crow for landing. Like I say, I've had one of these before and it flew phenomenal. Unbelievable glider for its size. Really flies well, hangs about really well. If you set them up right and do all the things that I've done, it's even better. I had this flying last year, one of these, the first one I had, and my mate was flying his Blaster DLG, and this was actually climbing out better than the DLG. So you can judge for yourself. It is really good. It's with being a composite body and an EPO wing, it's quite a good balance out. The internal workings I've found as well, and I had this with the last one I bought. The actual canopy cover is crap. Just breaks so easily, and it's always where the mounting points are to body. So what I've done is I've used a bit of engine tape and just altered it round a little bit, one thing or other, to make it work right. I don't think it spoils the appearance of it, and it just makes it a lot stronger. Now inside I've altered it quite a lot. What I've done is the actual battery compartment here should be sat down here. Now I found this last time, it was 2 nose heavy. I moved it back in the last one, so I've done it again and actually cut it down and I put it under the wing. So this is actually a 2650 milliamp 3 cell, and it sits just right in there. Moved it all around. FR Sky X8R telemetry receiver. I always put a separate UBEC in. At least if your ESC fails or one thing or another, all goes wrong, you've always got power to your servos. It's just me. I like to make sure things are right. At least you're not going to lose control of it in air. The ESC, I always find, and I always do this, the ESC always has heat shrink where it should disperse heat. Now all that's doing is keeping the heat in, and I've always cut the film off. That's supposed to disperse heat. If you've got heat shrink over it, it's not going to let the heat disperse that way. At least this way it does. So I can't understand why manufacturers don't make them like that. It makes a hell of a difference. I have a Vario in. Sorry for my finger off a camera there. Vario in there as well, so I know my height and whether it's climbing or not. All in all, if it's built right, and you look after them and do it right, they're really, really good gliders. Really good. And I can't know, it's one of the best gliders I've had. I've had the FMS one, and that was just terrible. That's the worst asw28, well, the worst glider I've ever flown. It just would not fly nice at all. But these are really good. Really good indeed. But yeah, set it up, alter the flaps, brakes, everything, and you're going to have one a hell of a glider. And if you think they flew well before, after you alter them, they fly even better. Any questions, please ask. Always here to help. Thank you.